What if healing was never meant to happen through hands alone? What if bones, muscles, and tissues don't actually respond first to medicine or touch, but to something far subtler? Across yogic traditions, there are stories that sound impossible. Fractures realigning, pain dissolving, healing accelerating, without a single finger laid on the body. No surgery, no contact, no physical manipulation. Stay with me till the end of this video because what you're about to hear will challenge everything you believe about the limits of healing and the intelligence within the human body. Modern healing is built on modern medicine begins with a single assumption that the body is a mechanical structure. Bones break. They must be fixed. Damage occurs. It must be intervened upon. Yogic science never denied the physical reality of injury, but it questioned something deeper. What actually tells the body how to heal? Because even in surgery, even in medicine, the doctor does not heal you. The body heals itself. The intervention only creates the conditions. Yogis asked a radical question. What if those conditions could be created from within? The body is not just flesh and bone. In yogic understanding, the physical body is the outermost layer. Beneath it flows prana, life energy, and beneath that lies intelligence. Bones are not dead matter, they are living tissue, constantly regenerating, constantly listening. The yogic view is simple but unsettling. If prana governs biological activity, then directing prana consciously can influence healing, even without physical touch. This isn't imagination, it's about awareness and control over internal processes most humans have never learned to access. In Mystic Musings, Sadhguru once pointed out, the body is the most sophisticated self-healing system, but the user has no manual. He explains that healing is not something we do to the body, but something we allow the body to do when internal alignment is restored. From this perspective, touch is optional. Alignment is essential. Ancient yogic texts and oral traditions describe healing as a reorganization of energy first, matter later. When prana is disrupted, injury follows. When prana is stabilized, repair begins. Advanced practitioners learn to slow the system, redirected energy to injured areas, and hold the body in deep stillness. In that stillness, the body receives clear instruction. Healing doesn't happen through force, it happens through coherence. Why stillness matters more than intervention? One thing yogis emphasize again and again: movement delays healing. Agitation confuses the system. When a yogi enters deep meditative absorption, the nervous system shifts into repair mode. Breath becomes minimal. Thought dissolves. Internal communication sharpens. This is why many healing accounts involve long periods of silence, rest, and inner focus, not dramatic rituals. The body listens best when the mind stops interfering. Can bones actually respond to awareness? Here's where it gets uncomfortable for modern logic. Bones are piezoelectric. They respond to subtle electrical signals. They grow and align based on stress, pressure, and internal signaling. Yogic practices influence breath chemistry, electrical activity, hormonal balance, and nervous system coherence. From a yogic lens, directing awareness is not mystical, it's biological influence through conscious regulation. Healing without touch is not magic, it is non mechanical communication. Why this knowledge is rare today? Because it takes discipline, years of practice, extreme inner sensitivity. Most people want healing as a service. Yogic healing demands responsibility. It also carries risk. Misguided attempts can cause imbalance. That's why authentic yogic systems were cautious and selective. This knowledge was protected not to create mystery, but to prevent harm. What this really means for you? This doesn't mean you should reject medical care. Yogis never advocated negligence, but it does not mean this. Your body's capacity to heal is far greater than you've been told. Even today, when healing accelerates, science calls it unexpected recovery. Yogis call it alignment. The question isn't whether healing without touch is possible. The question is whether we have forgotten how to listen to the body deeply enough to allow it. So, the next time you hear a story of healing without touch, don't dismiss it as fantasy. Ask instead, what intelligence inside the human system are we still ignoring? If this video expanded how you see healing and the human body, share it with someone who believes the body is just a machine. Like the video if it made you question old assumptions. And subscribe for more deep explorations into yogic science, consciousness, and the unseen mechanisms that quietly shape human life. Because sometimes the most powerful healing happens when nothing touches the body, but everything aligns within.